Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here back for another pick a card reading, and this pick a card reading is regarding what do they regret and their next action steps toward you. So you probably seen the piles in the thumbnail. You could pick that way, or I could just hold them up to you. They all look like this. I know it's easier for some people to see them all at once, but like I said, this is my setup for now. I did order something to start back doing the table view thing, but I want to get something better than what I had before it broke. So it's taking me a while. I did find something, and that came in. They weren't already broken, but they broke by the time I got through with them. They weren't durable or anything at all. So I'm having to order something else. So I'm going to have to wait. But again, until then, this is the view or my setup. I don't know, if you guys like this, let me know. I would actually prefer, I mean, you're not seeing my face all the time in this anyway, but I still would rather you see the cards without me having to hold them up. So I'm working on that. But anyway, they all look like this. And there is a total of, let me see, I think 10 cards is what I'm using. But I'm still going to try to keep it short, quick, and to the point. So again, they're what they regret and their next action steps toward you, if any. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you need time to pick your pile, the timestamps will be ready for you in the pinned comment as well as the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 1. This, again, reading is regarding what they regret and their next action steps toward you. It may even include their feelings and stuff as well. But the main thing is what they regret and what they're going to do next, pretty much. So to start off, we have 3 of coins, which would be 3 of pentacles. If you've never seen this deck on my channel, it's because I just recently got it. V from V Love&Crystals gifted this to me. Thank you again. So I'm going to be trying to use that more. So let's see. What else do we have? And then we have Tempted. I'm stronger than I think. And then Judgmental. I will expand my mind. So I feel like this person regrets not giving you a fair chance. I feel like they kind of went with what they saw on the outside. I'm not saying necessarily appearance, but just anything on the outside they kind of felt like would make up you as a person in a relationship, or maybe even your personality. And I feel like, again, they regret that they misjudged you. And I feel like they regret not going through with some type of temptation when it came to you, whether it was sexual, whether it was, I don't know. I feel like they were tempted to also ask you for advice, and they kind of regret not doing that, or maybe not following some advice that you gave them. I also feel like with 3 of coins or 3 of pentacles, whichever you would rather call it, I do feel like with this that they do wish that, or regret that they didn't put in as much effort as they could have. I do feel like that they think about that aspect a lot. But yeah. So basically, I feel like they regret not being a team player for the most part. So let's see what else. Twisted. Yeah, I feel like this goes back to what I was saying about them misjudging your personality. They had you confused, or mixed up just because of what they saw on the outside, what you were presenting yourself out to be. They assumed that that's what you were, wholeheartedly. And it's not necessarily a bad personality or anything I'm talking about, but they still, kind of just made up their mind about you, just how the way you portrayed yourself, basically, whether it was negative or positive. And by the way, if anybody that's interested in these last 2 cards that I've pulled from, they are, or 3 cards rather, these are all or both decks by V Love&Crystals. Feelings in Bloom, which were these 2, which was Tempted and Judgmental. And then this one is Eye Candy. Eye Candy Oracle is available for sale on Etsy. So I'll link it down below, and her Etsy shop as well. I'm not sure whether or not she's selling Feelings in Bloom right now. I'm not sure. So let's see. We have Control. And then we have also Surrender Outdated Beliefs About Yourself. Okay. So I did have to take a small break really quick, but we stopped at number 8, Control and Surrender Outdated Beliefs About Yourself. The Surrender Outdated Beliefs About Yourself says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So I almost feel like this person may have said something to you in the past, and it kind of makes you look at yourself in a different way. So maybe that goes back to the judgmental message we were talking about as well. Maybe it's to do with that too. But I feel like Spirit is saying you need to release that. I'm not saying necessarily tolerate the, whatever this person said or maybe did to make you feel like maybe you weren't good enough or something. I do feel like this is Spirit bringing up that they regret that as well, whatever they said or did to make you feel that way. And then whatever it is, though, I feel like it was something out of your control. So this person, if you guys broke up, if you're not talking right now, I feel like there was something going on within your energy to where it's something you couldn't control. Spirit is showing me. And they kind of judged you or misjudged you based on whatever you were showing them. And so they kind of put 2 and 2 together themselves and making it seem like it was one way when it was actually something deeper that you may have been going through and they just didn't understand. Or again, this could be vice versa if not you. Now I'm seeing a lot of, I keep dropping cards, but I'm seeing like air sign energy and earth sign. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You do not have to be these signs for any of this to resonate. It could simply just be the energy that you and or this person are taking on at this time, or in other areas of your chart. Okay, so what else? That's supposed to be last. I keep dropping these. Okay, so I'm reading the back of these first. You are enough. Wow. Okay. I promise you, these are double-sided cards. But when I do shuffle these, I try my best not to look. And I definitely made sure that I did not, I definitely did not see. I didn't read them. I turn them over on this side to shuffle them so that I don't see them. I like to reveal the messages on their own and pick up intuitively and then see if it comes out. So you are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. So it says you are loved. So I feel like this person made you feel like, this is kind of getting deep, but I feel like this person kind of made you feel like you weren't enough. I literally just said that with surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, but you are enough. And I do feel like this person regrets making you feel like that, but you are loved, and they even love you as you are as a person. Maybe not in love possibly, but definitely they do have some type of admiration for you going through whatever you have been through in your life. And I feel like that makes them want to work harder in their own life and their own situations. But yeah, like I said, I do feel, since we're talking about what they regret, I do feel like they do regret making you feel that way. So your next message is, it's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head, a new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. Okay, so and then it says spruce up at the on the front. It says spruce up your nest. Um, I feel like you still have some items that belong to this person, or some things that they left behind. Could be clothes, could be jewelry, could be cologne, perfume, anything. Just random things that Spirit is saying it may be time for you to kind of let go and release. But as far as what they regret in regards to this, I feel like they regret maybe okay, but yeah, so I feel like they may be regretting leaving you to deal with some type of mess that they left behind. Doesn't even have to be like a physical mess, but like just some type of situation that maybe they landed you in, I feel. But yeah, I do feel like some of you could be holding on to memorabilia from this person or the relationship in general. But yeah, so I don't know why I'm grabbing at another pile. For some reason, I'm touching pile 2. Literally did not try to do that, and I'm not in the habit of doing that, so I wonder if you guys should watch pile 2 whenever I get to it. But yeah, so let's see. We have soul solitude. Um, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So I feel like that's what you should be doing now in regards to this connection, but I also feel like you have given this person a lot of time to think. So I feel like you definitely may not be talking to this person currently. But for the most part, I'm seeing that this person, like I said, they just regret some things that they've said, as far as, you know, it ended up making you feel a certain way about yourself. Um, but yeah, I do feel like that this alone time away from them, or even if you don't have any alone time away from them and you're still with them, I feel like it could be very beneficial for you to get some time alone to yourself to think about things, think things over, and to make the best decisions. But yeah, so we're on to their next action steps about you. So so savage. Okay. I feel like this is you. You have turned into this because of what this person may have put you through. But I feel like you have kind of opened your eyes to a situation, or you have opened your eyes in regards to this person's energy. I'm looking at this is V's oracle, by the way. I don't know if you can see it well because of how I'm filming, but this comes from her Red Hot Love Oracle. It's on Etsy. I'm going to link her Etsy shop below so that you can locate this deck if you want it. But, and then you have, like I said, control. You're opening up your eyes. I felt like I was looking at the eyes here, and that made me say that. But, actually, I ended up saying that and not looking at the card until after I said it. But yeah, this person, I feel like this is how they feel like you are right now, because I feel like for those of you that are talking to this person currently, this person may think you have an attitude right now, or that you're just being ruthless or anything or something towards them, but you have good reason. This person kind of feels like you're being cold with them, maybe hot and cold. But as far as like their next action steps, I feel like Spirit is saying with this is they're finna give it right back to you. I don't know. I feel like this person likes to kind of argue, but argue or just to get something started, but I feel like it's because I don't know, they in a like a sensual or I guess even sexual type of way um as to why they do this. So, but yeah. So that is all I have for pile number one in regards to um what your person or what someone regrets and their next action steps toward you. I but I kind of feel like they do actually like the fact that you are standing up for yourself a bit more and you are kind of putting your foot down is what I see with this. So, um yeah, I feel like they like that though. But they might want to start arguing with you just to cuz when you make up it's kind of the best make up whenever you're mad or you're arguing or something. And I'm not saying that arguing, well, sometimes arguing can be healthy. It depends on what you're arguing about. But at the same time, it's, you know, some people just like to do it just because of what happens after. So, yeah, that's all I have for pile number one. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this reading, if it resonated or if something stood out to you. What was it? Let me know again if you like this setup, because right now for a while it's what's gonna be going on my channel until I can get situated with finding some new proper equipment. I'm definitely still looking, and if anybody has any advice on that, let me know. I'm definitely willing to take it under consideration. Anyways, I wish you guys love and light. Stay safe out there, be blessed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number two. This reading is regarding what they regret and their next action step towards you, if any. So let's see. I forgot to mention this in the beginning. I don't know why. Sometimes I end up forgetting the disclaimer. But pretty much entertainment purposes only, not at all to substitute for legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. Also, if you like a personalized reading, please do visit the description box and the pinned comment. My website and my Etsy shop are both going to be linked in both of those spaces. And also a Pickacard reading or even a general collective reading here on my channel or any other reader for that matter should not reflect on a reader's talents, because again, this is collective. So many people are watching, and it's obviously it's not supposed to resonate with everybody. So in the event that it doesn't, just pick another pile, or you know, again, it just may not be meant for you. So let's see. You guys have Page of Wands. I'm going to start with the first three. And then we have Inspired or Breathe Life into New Ideas. So it's funny Page of Wands comes up because to me, a lot of the page's energy consists of being idealistic to me. I don't even know if I said that right, but hey. But yeah. I feel like actually this person is feeling inspired by you. What they regret, though, I feel like is maybe leaving you out of something, is what I feel. They regret not following through with their passion and the connection that maybe you had. Or maybe you did have a passionate connection. I don't know if you're noticing this or not, but I'm noticing this is two different decks. This is an Oracle deck. Feelings in Bloom by Oracle by V Love&Crystals, and then you have Page of Wands from the Everyday Enchanted Tarot. I think I'm saying that right. And there's a color scheme here. They look like the thing at the bottom. They look kind of about the same color, at least from where I'm looking at them at. But yeah. I feel like this person's they regret not having more fun with you. And I feel like they regret just kind of being I do feel like they regret Yeah, like I said, leaving you out of something for sure. Um, and maybe possibly not paying enough attention uh, to you in some aspect. And we have overloaded. I can only take what I can handle. So I feel like they kind of put a lot of pressure on you, and I feel like they regret that as well. And then I also feel like maybe they felt like there was a lot put on them as well. But I kind of feel like it's two different messages here, where it's like you have to handle a lot of the relationship, and they kind of, I don't know, somehow they still felt overwhelmed even with that happening. But I definitely feel like they do regret again making you feel like you were responsible to keep things together, and making you carry most of the weight. So let's see. Support. Yep. Like I was saying, they regret not supporting you, or not being a good support system. Maybe I feel like, okay, they possibly could have been better. I don't know why, but I'm sensing like the month of August. So I don't know if that's going to mean anything to anybody that's watching this. Could be a birth date. Could be something significant in that month happening between you two in the past. Or maybe could even be this year that's coming up. But yeah, I do feel like they wish they were there for you. For some of you, I feel like you have kids or a kid by this person. If not, just leave that message behind. So we have manifest. So it looks like the ball is in your court when it comes to this connection so far. Manifest means that you can get it to go in whichever way you want it to go. At least to me. The short term of manifestation. But I feel like they regret not doing the work to keep you around, because what I'm feeling is that you actually ended things with this person. If you are not with them right now, I feel like you actually walked away. You got tired. Um, it's not necessarily that you wanted to walk away, but you felt like you had to. And if it's not you, that's how they're feeling. But But yeah, let's see. We have surrender your fear of intimacy. So I'm going to say that they regret not opening up, um, or being as honest with you as they possibly could be. And when I say honest, I don't necessarily mean that they were lying to you. And they could have been. But when I say honest, I mean like not holding anything back. Making sure you knew exactly how they felt all the time. So you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So yeah, it looks like they had a fear of letting you know how they felt. So we have compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be happy and free. And it says compassion for all. Double-sided messages. So I feel like they want to say, I'm getting messages here that they feel like you were too nice. I don't know why that's coming up, but they feel like you were too nice. And even nice to people that really didn't deserve it. And this could include them, but they're talking about other people too. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like they kind of wanted to help you out of that, and they regret not helping you completely. Uh, they, I feel like they regret not helping you come out of that. Um, trait of just wanting to not like help everybody, be there for everybody, because a lot of the people that you wanted to be there for did not have your best interests at heart. And so I feel like they regret not maybe letting you know that, or not letting you know that enough. So this one says, let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, a job that's lost its luster, or a depleting commitment. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. And then it says, a new day. I feel like maybe it could be you feeling like this, or again, it might be them, but I do feel like they feel some type of regret for not, I don't know, I feel like in this case, somebody is holding something up over somebody's head. And I feel like they want you to let that go and focus on a new day, a new beginning. But I feel like they regret being stuck in the past too much, and not moving forward with you positively. I don't know, maybe they're making the same mistakes over and over again or something, but I do feel like they, regret being stuck in the same position. Okay, so we have Seek. And I kid you not, I knew Seek either from this deck or another deck that I was using. Spirit was telling me it was coming up in one of the piles. I just didn't know which one. So, it was the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle. There's a Seek card in that deck. I felt like it would either gonna come from this deck here or that deck. Okay, so I stopped it for a second because somebody was playing some loud music, and that was, I don't want to have to talk over that. So, but yeah, I knew this message was coming out. I channeled it before I started the video, but I didn't know exactly. Now it's possible it wouldn't have come out, but yeah. So, the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. So, I feel like they almost, or not almost, they do regret not accepting the connection for what it is, because it is a very strong connection. I feel like you even prayed or manifested each other. Prayed for or manifested each other, because it is, I do feel like it is a spiritual connection, but yeah, I do feel like that they are only realizing that now, and they wish they kind of would have figured that out. They regret not knowing sooner or figuring it out sooner. So they know that this is some type of divine connection, whether it's twin flame, whether it's soulmate, whatever it is. So now we are on to their next actions, and you have old fashioned, and I knew this was coming up too, which is crazy. Wow. Okay, so old fashioned. So I feel like their next action steps is to take things slow with you. If you're not with them and they come back into your life, I feel like this is to me, this is a card of tradition. This is a card of, again, taking things slow, not, half-assing things, just actually doing things in order type of thing. So kind of like my Hierophant card, I guess you could say. So yeah, they want to take things slow, and I feel like they want to court you. And when I say courting meaning I think if you're grown, you more than likely know what I mean by courting. But, you know how in modern times, or you don't see it a lot now, but it still happens where, there's no sex involved. There's, They have all these rules and stuff like that. I don't feel like that old-fashioned in this particular energy, but somewhere along those lines of taking things slow and starting over from scratch. And because it's possible you may have done things backwards before. I don't know if I said that in pile one or if I already said it here, but anyway, but yeah, that's what I feel they're going to be doing, coming up whenever, if they're not in your life and they're coming back, or if they're in your life, that's the energy they're going to be given. So that is what I have for pile number 2. Let me know if this resonated. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I hope that we can connect again soon. Love and light. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 3. This reading is regarding what's they regret and their next action steps toward you. So let's get started. You guys have Ace of Blades, which is Ace of Swords. Now in this deck, I don't know if you might call that, it looks like it could be scary, but it's not. But Ace of Blades, Ace of Swords pretty much is, it's a card of victory. It's doing the work necessary to get to where you are needing or wanting to be. It's going to be a tough road. As you see, they have the dog and they're doing some type of test or procedure on this dog, and they're trying to work on getting him or her back to perfect health. And they're going to do it. Ace of Blades says you're going to do it. It's victory. It's an ace. It's completion. So I do feel like you're going to get through that. But I feel like I had to explain it because it looks kind of like, in the card, it looks like they're trying to figure things out. Or to some people that's new to tarot, they might kind of be terrified of looking at the doctors and the mask and them looking at x-rays and stuff like that. So I feel like I had to explain that. Okay, so I feel like they regret giving up on you too soon is the thing. Because here's the thing. Again, in this card, it kind of looks like they may not get to the root of the problem. But that's only what's going on what you can actually see. But behind all of that, they're actually figuring it out, and they're going to get what they were looking for or what they were trying to accomplish. And I feel like they regret, again, giving up on you a little too soon. Okay, so let's see. We have tense, breathe, relax, repeat. And okay, so tense, breathe, release, repeat. And then we have apathetic. I turn boredom into beauty. I'm going to say this. I feel like they were maybe kind of lazy. And I feel like they regret. I don't know. I feel like all 3 piles were somebody. I didn't say it exactly. But the energy was, kind of not putting in enough effort for the most part. But I do feel like they do regret, let's see. We have prosperity. I feel like they may feel that they were holding you back financially in some type of way, or just in general, kept you maybe from some type of opportunities. But definitely, they do regret that. Success and growth, yeah, I feel like they feel like they held you back in some type of aspect. Let's see. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. I feel like they were very sarcastic is what I'm picking up on. And And I'm also hearing they were very intimidated by you for some reason. Not necessarily jealous, but they were intimidated. So let's see. So what I'm about to read now is these double-sided cards. Your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop chop, it's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. So that's that on the back. And then here it says it's time to stop procrastinating. So I do feel like this person regrets always doing stuff at the last minute when it came to you. Or yeah. And also, like I said, the main thing is they feel like they held you back somehow. It says your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. And they are feeling they're responsible for you being distracted and for you not getting it done. Okay, so this next one, are you spending above your means? So we're going back to money here. So I feel like you may have did a lot for this person financially or just in general, to the point, before I finish reading it, to the point where like it was even just dumb stuff, not even necessarily needing anything, but just making sure that they're okay, and just like giving them stuff for no reason. But it says, are you spending above your means, avoiding the reality of your bank account, shopping to numb any negative feelings or pain? It may be time to clean up your relationship with money. Let go of the fear and shame around your finances and take responsibility for your future today. Any unwise decisions you've made in the past are behind you. Seek guidance where needed and keep the big picture of your financial well-being in mind. Remember, money saved is money earned. Then it says, be mindful with your money, honey. So they feel like they kind of kept you off track with that as well. Like I said, prosperity here. But on another note, I feel like they also, it could even be their own money, or maybe money you shared that they, they didn't put to good use. They were just wasting it and spending more than what they had. And you were always trying to teach them how to save and manage, and making sure that they, don't buy a lot of frivolous stuff. So, I feel like they regret not listening to that, and not doing what you told them to do in regards to that, or taking it seriously. So we have hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So it looks like this person still has hope for you in this connection. That is, if you can overlook a few things, most of the stuff that I've mentioned. But yeah, that's what I feel that that's for. So we have our Red Hot Love Oracle by V Love&Crystals, and this is going to tell us what their next action steps are. And we have spying. So if they are not now, they are going to be keeping an eye on you, so to speak. Maybe your social media. Maybe they're going to be asking people about you. I don't necessarily think it's creepy, because again, I feel like this person wants to be in your life. I feel like they want to see how you overcame certain things, or what you're doing. Are you successful? And again, they may get this information from other people. Or they may find out on their own doing some research. But yeah, they're going to be keeping up with you. So maybe loving you from a distance, maybe. for some of you. For others of you, this could be them spying in a sense of, I don't think necessarily creepy like I said, but yeah, for some of you this is already happening. For others of you this is going to be coming up. But yeah, so that is for pile number 3 in regards to what they regret and, you know, their next action steps toward you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated. I wish you love and light, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Be sure to look in the description box below if you're interested in any of these decks that I've mentioned, as well as if you want to book a private reading with me on my Etsy shop or my website. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I hope that we can connect again soon. Love and light.